Hello everybody, it's Carrie from Schmidt House. Gonna put a little video together for you today. I think it'll be a good one. Just sitting around here at the house, kind of bored. Andrea's at work, kids are at school, so I'm here all by myself, and I get a little bored sometimes. Got plenty to do, just sometimes I just don't have the motivation or the energy to get up and do it. But I said, got to get up and do something. So have a bunch of ammunition reloading equipment and supplies all back in the back guest bedroom we have, and Andrew's been wanting to get that out of there and put it out in our new shed. So I got up and I did that and made many a trip back and forth carrying all that stuff out there. And as I was going out there, I looked over at the garden, and man, it's just pretty well burned up. Gonna have to get in there and just kind of start pulling stuff out. It's not like we have a big garden. Just had tomatoes, jalapenos, and cucumbers, but yeah, they're in pretty bad shape. You can see the tomato plants are pretty much gone. All these 100-degree days, they're producing real small tomatoes. They almost look like cherry tomatoes. Yeah, they're pretty much done. The jalapenos aren't looking too bad. They're still looking okay. I picked quite a few of them off this morning. And the cucumbers, they're done. They need to be dug up. And if I can find the energy to do that, I'll do that in the next couple of days. So after I got everything hauled out to the shed, got me a little pot and went outside and looked through, and really couldn't find any tomatoes that, either they were no good, bugs had gotten into them, or they weren't ripe yet, the few that were left. But there was quite a few jalapenos. And I picked them off there and brought them in the house, and decided I'm going to make some hot sauce. I made some a couple of months back and didn't video it because I didn't know what I was doing. I just threw some stuff together, and it turned out really good. My wife really liked it. She likes hot sauce, and she really liked that. And we went through that pretty quick, and I know she's wanting me to do some more, and I thought, man, I'll go in there and try to do it. I have no idea how I did the first time. I didn't write nothing down. I didn't video it. I just kind of threw it together. So I'm going to kind of go through it again. I've been thinking about it, and kind of made me a little recipe. And go ahead and make this hot sauce and take y'all along with me. I hope you enjoy it. So what I've got here, I've got some jalapenos that are already turned red. Some are getting a little soft already. They're getting a little overripe, but that's okay. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which I'm guessing is maybe a little over, maybe not quite a pound, 3/4 of a pound maybe. I don't know. And 1 Serrano. Last time I made this I used 2, and it was a little bit hot for me. Of course my wife loves that really hot stuff, but I wanted to make this a little bit milder, so I'm only going to use 1 Serrano this time. What I'm going to do, I'm going to chop these all up, put them in a pan, and kind of brown them up a little bit in a pan, kind of roast them a little bit. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put them in the pan first. That's what I'm going to put them in the pan first, roast them, and then I'll chop them up when I get them out of the pan. Told you I'm doing this on the fly. I don't have any kind of a... This is just the way I did it the last time. Worked pretty good. Best I can remember anyway. We'll put a little olive oil in our pan. Our pan heated up. Meanwhile, what I've done in another little bowl, I put a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. And the salt, I just like a lot of salt. You don't have to put that much. You can put a little less, but I like to be able to taste a little salt. And the sugar, I like to put that in there. It just helps kill some of the times these jalapenos. They've got a little bit of a bitter taste in them, you know, and it helps balance that out. And of course, garlic. Who doesn't like garlic? You know, it's really good stuff. I like it. So we're gonna go ahead and throw these in here. I got about a half an onion that I had in the refrigerator. I used some of it this morning. I made breakfast. And that should be plenty. Yeah, that should be good. If I had a fresh garlic, I would put a couple of cloves in here. And I think that's what I did the last time, but I thought I had some fresh garlic, but I don't. I'm growing some outside, but it's not ready yet. I just let these cook real good. Kind of roll them around and get that olive oil all on them. Use a pair of these things and make life a little easier. It's when you get them kind of where they get kind of brown, and then turn them and until they get kind of brown all the way around, where they're kind of fully roasted. We'll throw our little serrano in there also. We'll probably take it out a little quicker because it's so small. Alright, we're going to call that good. We're going to go ahead and chop all these up, add them with the onions, add some water, and let them simmer. And they don't have to be finely chopped, just kind of chop them up a little bit. That's about what I do. I think that's about what I did the last time. It worked great. I'm not sure what roasting these jalapenos does, but I do know it makes a difference on the taste. It makes them taste great. I never went to culinary school or anything, so I don't know the science behind it. Yeah, I don't know the science behind it, but I do like that burnt, smokiness in there. Kind of like making gravy, you know, after you've made some chicken fried steak, you want to have your little burnt crispies in the bottom of the pan. Mix that all in with your gravy, and that's the only way to make gravy. I've seen people make gravy and they just use milk, water, or flour, salt, a little bit of oil. You know, well, that's just not gravy. Got to have some of that burnt, crispy food particles in there. I don't know how hot this is going to be, but some of these peppers, whew, they're hot. They're smelling hot. My eyes are watering. I'm going to turn this vent fan on. It may help a little bit. Man. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me now. We're going to take our chopped peppers, we're going to put them in here, in the saucepan. The stem in there. Although I guess you could put the stems in there, wouldn't matter. May just make it a little bitter. We're going to add 1 cup of water. We're going to bring this to a boil and a simmer, and then we'll add our spices, and we're going to add a little bit of vinegar. Not quite as much vinegar as we did water. Maybe a half a cup. When I add the vinegar, it helps give you a little shelf life on this stuff. You keep it in the refrigerator for a while. Although I can tell you at my house, it's not going to last that long. Yeah, I got about a half a cup. What I had left in my container. I'm going to bring this to a boil. Let everything really soften up, and we'll add our spices, add the vinegar. And at that point, we'll put it in a blender, blend it all up. Oh, sorry guys. All right, we're gonna let this simmer for 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be really boiling hard or anything, just a light simmer. Soften everything up. And after 5 minutes, we're gonna add our vinegar and our salt and our spices. And the last time I did this, I liked the thickness. It all came out perfectly. I mean, if it comes out too thin, I think you can just add a little more water to it. Or a little vinegar. I mean, if it comes out too thick. If it comes out too thin, next time just don't put as much water. Or let it reduce down a little more during this process. So we went down to the coast again last weekend fishing. A little vacation again. Didn't have a whole lot of luck. We caught a couple of really nice speckled trouts. That's about it. Caught a couple ladyfish, hardhead. So in the last couple of years, we usually try to go twice a year. For the last couple of years, we just have not had any luck. I don't know if we need to do something different. We try a lot of different things: live bait, red bait, lures, spoons. Watch other YouTubers, see what they're doing. Haven't had a lot of luck. Talking to other people, I don't think there's a lot of people having much luck fishing. I don't know what the story is behind that, where all the fish went. Well, we used to catch a lot of whiting in the surf. We make small whiting we use for bait. Bigger ones we fillet them and fry them. Great eating, really good fish. But we didn't catch one whiting this summer, the last two vacations we did. And we usually catch quite a few. Now the water was super clear. It's all super clear in the Gulf right now. Texas Gulf. It's crazy, never seen it like that. This last weekend wasn't quite as clear as it was 3-4 weeks ago when we were down. We'll have a video coming out of that pretty soon. I think Andrew's putting one together of this last little trip. It may come out before this one. May come out after. She's been really busy for work. I'm going to add the water, or the vinegar, I mean. That stuff. A little bit, back to boil, let it simmer. And simmering again for another 5 minutes. And then we'll throw it in the blender. See what it looks like. I don't know if you can hear a word I'm saying with this fan on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. I think I need to get one of them little microphone things to hang on my shirt. Okay, that's it. Been about 10 minutes, a little more than 10 minutes. Turn this off. and we'll put it in our blender. Pour it in there, see what happens. Wow. Just gonna fit. Awesome. A little bit. That's it. It's a little thinner and a little lighter color than the stuff I made the last time. I'm going to go ahead and put some in a jar and see what it looks like there. Look at there, we made a pint and half a pint, and there's still a little bit left over. Easy to do, it didn't take long, and it's really good stuff. So got you some jalapenos, some onions, you want some hot sauce, slap it together. I hope y'all appreciate it. Maybe you got something out of the video. Think about liking, subscribing. You know, we've been doing this for over a year now. We really enjoy making these videos, and we're going to continue whether we have 10 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers. We don't have near that. We've got maybe 400. But that's fine. That's fine. We enjoy making the videos and stuff that we passed on to our kids and their kids' kids, hopefully. You know, if you wanted to preserve this hot sauce for any length of time, you could throw it in a water bath in small pint jars, half pints, put them in there for 10 minutes, boil them for 10 minutes, and they should be good for a long time. We do bigger jars, quart jars, you may want to go a little longer, 20 minutes on them. But the stuff does not last in our house that long. This will be gone within a month, so and it'll last in the refrigerator easily that long. If you do make it and you notice it, you open it up and you see some mold in there or something doesn't look right, just throw it out. Don't even take a chance. But we've never had that problem. If you like it, we'd appreciate it if you subscribe. Hope everyone has a great one. God bless you.